What's good with y'all, collective? Welcome to the Life of Scorpio Tarot. We're going to be doing a current energy check for November 2023. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. Donations link will be in the description box below. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the current energy. So what do we have for the current energy for the collective Holy Spirit, Father God? What do we have for the current energy for the collective Holy Spirit, Father God? What do we have for the current energy for the collective for November 2023? Queen of Swords keeps wanting to show itself. This is some form of truth. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords at the bottom. The Ace of Wands. We have the Emperor reversed. The King of Wands reversed. We have the Three of Wands reversed, the Devil reversed, Five of Pentacles reversed, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands reversed, the Two of Wands, the Nine of Cups reversed. We have the Hangman card, the Lovers, the Page of Swords, the Six of Wands, and we have the Seven of Cups here. So what I'm immediately getting from this read here, y'all, is a lot of you out there are standing your ground with the Five of Swords here. You're definitely standing your ground over. This can also be over a twin flame connection with the Lovers card here. You're teaching your twin that it's about equal give and take. So this is definitely a new person. So some of you out there have a new person that you could have already had contact with, or somebody could be coming out the cold with you or whatnot. But I'm definitely getting the sense that you do have a person that is in love with you with the Lovers card here. And they are paying attention with the Page of Swords. Some of you out there could have already heard a message from this individual. But some of you haven't with the Hangman card here. Someone may be slowly awakening to the fact that you are their person. And they could be coming out the cold with you. This individual is not, this individual is continuously in their head though with the Seven of Cups. They do have on their mind that they want to talk to you here. They may not have no other way to communicate with you, and you may be a public figure. This individual may be in their head like, how else are they supposed to communicate with you? So if you are a very private person, for some of you out there, you don't have any information on how to get in contact with you through, let's say, email. If you do have a public platform, this could be through email, text message, social media. This individual may not know your social media, etc. But the only social media that you have is something that they can see. But they also want to remain hidden at the same time as what I'm giving the Seven of Cups here. This individual is shy with the Page of Swords. So this is an individual that's very shy. But they also know that you have had to stand up for yourself with the Five of Swords here. You definitely have had to stand up for yourself. You definitely have defeated some form of narcissism here with the Emperor reverse and the Devil reverse. You definitely defeated some type of narcissism here. A contract of narcissism. And this individual right here knows that you ain't going to put up with that. You're not going to be putting up with being controlled or somebody trying to do things in order to try to have the upper hand to try to control you mentally. No, you can't be mentally manipulated or controlled here. And this individual has no choice but to see it exactly for what it is. This could have also been some form of quality this individual could have embodied until they met you here. It's another thing that I'm getting. So they have no choice but to be genuine to you. They're learning what equal give and take is about with the Six of Pentacles here. If they don't take any action and put in any form of effort to actually get what they want, they ain't going to get it. They're just going to stay stuck. And this is something right here that may be very attractive to the individual, that you do indeed have that backbone for yourself. But you're not doing it to be rude to them. How can I say this? You're not doing That's funny how I talk like that. But anyways, I just get passionate with the message. Some of you out there, yeah, you know exactly what it is. Look with that smile on the face. You ain't putting up with it. It's like if someone wants to try you, you're gonna have the last laugh with the Five of Swords here. And this individual right here may have tried somewhat similar to what a past person has done. They're not getting anywhere with that. They're not getting anywhere with that. They're literally seeing other people treat you fairly. You communicate with other people and treating other people fairly. You are somebody that just, you have your back turned, but you'll also stand up to somebody, even if this is your twin. You would challenge the bricks off this individual. But it's not in a way to hurt them. It's to show them that, hey, you are not meant to be treated unfairly here. And if somebody has some form of attraction towards you, they feel some form of feelings towards you, they need to come forward and address the issue here. Or otherwise, just keep on missing it with the Ace of Wands here. But the people that this individual was involved with in the past, I'm getting the sense that this individual could have been the type to try to control people. But it would be discreetly, though. It wouldn't be outright overtly. I mean, it could have been overtly, but something that's giving me the vibes of covertly. They would try to play some form of just a, how can I say this? They would try to play just a bit of a mind game in order to try to get their way with other people. But you are somebody that loves yourself. The lovers can also represent you coming in a union with yourself and loving yourself. And believe it or not, some of you out there, if you do have a platform, or if you're on a platform, so if you are on some form of platform here, you have a twin flame that's been observing you with the Page of Swords here. Gemini energy with the swords. Heavy on the Gemini energy here. We have Pisces, we have Aries, we have Capricorn. Someone may be confused on what you're talking about. This is a playoff type of vibe. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Nah, this is But it's not in a way a toxic type of way, but this is the type of vibe I'm getting that they play like they don't know what's going on, but in reality they do know what's going on because they're watching. This is somebody that is very secretive, that you haven't been communicating with the Eight of Wands reversed. And they could be trying to figure out what are you talking about on this platform right here. This could be triggering this individual is what I'm getting. But you're talking about somebody completely different from them. That's what I'm getting here. Some of you out there could also be a narcissist coach here. You could be coaching people away from narcissism. Or you could talk about narcissism, but this is something that you're not, that you have had to stand up against it with the Emperor and the Devil reversed here. This is a type of energy that you had to stand up against. Don't have to represent a masculine or a feminine. It can represent both energies, okay? But this is an energy here that you have had to stand up against. That was coming through different vessels that was trying to get the upper hand on you, and you are somebody that's not going to play, bro. The Five of Swords here, you're not going to play. You're not going to play into the mind games because you're simply detached. Swords energy represent detachment. So you have a level of detachment. This individual could be unhappy with the Nine of Cups reverse here. They could be unhappy. At the fact that you are their dream person. I'm getting the vibes. They know it's with you. They know it's with you. They know it. This is something that this individual feels. They feel the spark. This individual feels a spark. But you spark a lot of insecurities within this individual is what I'm getting. You spark off a lot of insecurities with your twin flame. And this is somebody new that you possibly haven't been in communication with. This is some form of, this is a person that's behind the scenes that is secretly supporting you, rooting you on, but don't say anything. That's what I'm getting here. And they could be your biggest supporter. But if you look at this imagery right here, you're not paying attention to that. You're hiding somewhere in the crowd here, the crowd of people that also are supporting you. But it's like when this individual sees you in this position right here, they look at you with nothing but, it's like this individual looks at you with love in their eyes. It's like whoever you are, like this individual does have a sense of addiction to you, but it's not in a toxic type of way. This individual right here just loves observing you on some type of platform here, if you do have a platform with the Six of Wands. And they also know that you're very spiritually enlightened here. They also know about you not being a codependent person. You're financially secure and emotionally independent. This is someone that has on their mind about communication. They have on their mind about them not talking to you. With the Eight of Wands reverse, they have this on their mind. You do kind of give this individual mixed signals here with the Seven of Cups. So something that's giving me the vibes here is you're very hard to read. Your energy here is kind of very hard to read with the Seven of Cups. And this right here could trigger this individual. Yeah, you're standing up for yourself with the Five of Swords here. Give me more confirmation on this connection. Three of Pentacles reverse. Something hasn't been working out for the both of y'all here with the Three of Pentacles reverse. They could have been involved with... They could have had somebody here recently for the last 1 to 2 to 3 months straight that they was on and off with, but not in communication with you. That's another thing that was holding them back. And believe it or not, this is one of the individuals that was once working against you here with the Three of Pentacles reversed. They was working against you because they was jealous. They was jealous. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles here, they were jealous. And we had the Judgment reverse here. This individual could have also... they know that they're guilty for working against you. They definitely know that they're guilty for working against you. And you have been focusing on yourself a lot. You haven't spoken to this individual before with the Judgment reversed. Give me more information on this connection. We have the Hermit reverse and the Knight of Swords here. Somebody does want to come in with communication. So you could be receiving some form of communication, yeah. Page of Wands and the Tower reverse. You could end up hearing from this individual, Scorpio energy. You could end up hearing from them. Hold on. So you could end up hearing from this person. What else is going on with this connection, Holy Spirit? Five of Wands reversed. I'm going to tell you right now, this individual right here, they have a lot of people that give them attention and admiration. This individual can also be somebody that may be seen in a very high position here with the Six of Wands. You're one of these individuals that's not fighting for this individual. You shouldn't have to fight for somebody, bro. If you love somebody, if you care about somebody, and this individual knows they're guilty for working against you because they were simply jealous because you may have more. This is giving me the vibes of some type of competition here. This individual seeing you as some form of competition, but yet they couldn't seem to take their eyes off of you. And the more that they sat back and tried to hate on you, the more that they fell in love with you is what I'm getting. This in reverse, 5 of Wands. This ain't going to work. This ain't going to work. That's exactly what happened in the past with the 5 of Wands reverse. This individual knows they're guilty. And they're also one of the ones that receive a lot of admiration from other people, but at surface-based level. They get all the compliments in the world from these individuals, but you're the main one that hasn't been doing that. And this could be triggering to this individual. So you're triggering your twin flame. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Swords, you're triggering them because they did try to manipulate you. They could have tried to use some form of magic here. A Queen of Cups reverse could have tried to use some form of magic on you. Could be a King of Cups reverse too. This individual definitely did try to use some form of magic or emotional manipulation, or to try to get your attention underhandedly, and you stood up against that with the 7 of Wands. This individual is going to have to be genuine to you. And this individual knows they're guilty for manipulating or trying to manipulate you here. On a spiritual level is what I'm getting to here. They try to use some form of underhanded manipulation to try to get or gain some form of attention from you, or to gain some form of contact from you. Because, just like I said, but they always get their way with other people going to them. This individual has it easy, but they don't have it easy with you. They're going to have to fight to actually have this connection here. But just like I said, it goes both ways on each end. People shouldn't have to fight to have a connection. People shouldn't have to fight for a connection like that. They shouldn't have to do that. This individual is guilty for manipulation. I'm going to tell you that right now. They could be guilty for magic here too with the Magician reverse. This wasn't going to manifest you in their life. And they could be emotionally upset about that. 7 of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups reverse. This right here is hurting this individual. It's hurting them. This is the consequences that this twin is going to learn, that they cannot do this. I don't care if this is a new person or not. You are somebody that will stand up for yourself, bro. Because that's a form of a control tactic to try to control something, and if something is meant to be, it needs to happen naturally. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles here. You're a stable, independent individual. And this is somebody that's not from your past here. With the 6 of Cups reverse, this could also be somebody at a distance from you. You could also be a Virgo here. A Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You're somebody that's very stable, very reliable, very independent. Yeah, look, you're just focusing on yourself. You're mainly focusing on your job. With the Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles here, you're mainly focusing on your job. The both of y'all could be focusing on y'all job, y'all work. And everything that you've been doing at this job is coming into fruition with the 7 of Pentacles here. You're seeing things grow at this job. It could be this right here, success. This could be ranking up to a higher position with the 6 of Wands here, wherever you may work at. With the 7 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Wands reversed. There's some form of disconnect here. There's some form of disconnect with somebody new. Somebody new has been missing an opportunity with you. Because just like I said, they could have been having somebody live with them on and off. This individual could have been around them, living with them on and off. But yet paying attention to you. So if they tried to have you involved in a third party here, secretly, while they was a secretive admirer to you, you could have somehow figured this out with the 3 of Pentacles reversed, because you could have felt something spiritually. This individual trying to get into your energy spiritually. Look like to me somebody tried to play telepathic mind games with the 5 of Swords here, and yet you stood up against that with the 5 of Swords here. So that would be a spiritual mind game. You don't put up with that either. You would defeat that too with the 5 of Swords. They could take that bullshit somewhere else with the 3 of Pentacles reversed. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You stand up for yourself, bro. You stand up and you show these individuals you don't play around. Because in order for you to be loved, you have to respect yourself. You have to stand hard on your morals. You have to stand hard on what you believe in. And It's not about being rude to people. It's about having self-respect. As I say that, look, that's not going to work. It's all about that level of being healed and being detached. In order to be fully detached from a situation like this, you have to be fully healed. And some of you out there are fully healed, which is why you could be detached with the Five of Swords energy. So you have this individual defeated, like if they try to do this to you here, Five of Wands reverse, Three of Pentacles reverse, you have this individual defeated on the spiritual telepathic level, and if they try to do this to you physically, like through physical communication. I'm also getting this individual knows they don't stand a chance against you trying to play with you like that with the Five of Swords. Give me another card. This is you literally disarming the individual of, if they try to do something manipulative and underhanded, you disarming them of that tactic. And you could have them walking away from somebody else that they could have been on and off with while they were secretly paying attention to you. And there's a card that's connected to these wands here that would represent a connection. But yet the minute that this card has connected between you and a twin, they was involved with somebody else behind the scenes on and off with another individual. So something is telling me they could have been engaged to another individual secretly, but they wasn't in your life. They wasn't in your life. And they could have been going through problems here the last 4 weeks or so because of this individual feeling some type of intense connection towards you, which is a new person. You had a false twin try something similar to you here is what I'm getting. You had a false twin that done something similar, but this individual is not as, how can I say this? They're not as extreme as the other one was, as your false one was. That's what I'm getting. Your false one taught you a lot about this. They taught you the signs to look for. So you need to give thanks to a false one here. They taught you the signs to look for. This is a past person that's a false twin that has taught you to look for these type of signs of synchronization here. So you have definitely mastered the skill of high level of intelligence here. You have also mastered the skill of detachment. Simply because you're healing. Your false twin has had you heal from a lot of codependency issues and emotional codependency issues. Some of you out there, you could stand up all by yourself. This individual look like to me, they the ones that have some type of tendencies here. See, they could play, this is your real twin here, this new person, but they have a lot to learn here, bro. They have a lot of things to learn here. And this could literally be putting them in their head. Because they're used to dreaming. They're used to dreaming and not taking no action. And trying to do things behind the scenes. But this is what they've done to other people here. I don't care how something looks on the outside. If it seems sweet, it don't mean that it is sweet. Simple as that. This individual has a bad side. I tell them, trust that. This is somebody possibly that don't use any profanity, etc. Which, that don't mean somebody's a bad person. They're covering up their bad side. No. This is an individual that just tries to be, they're making us suspicious by trying to be too good. But there's something sinister behind this individual's shadow side is what I'm getting here. And it may not be to that extreme, but it's something to do with their spiritual side. That magician reverse here, this individual definitely has some type of sinister actions. They had sinister intentions towards you in the past at the time this individual has observed you with the Page of Swords. They had some form of sinister intention with trying to do something to manipulate you, to put some form of magic on you in the past here. And this individual knows exactly why you're defensive here with the Five of Swords. All these other individuals that this individual has been connected to, or this individual that they've been on and off with behind closed doors, with the Four of Wands reversed, this is not a third party situation. You wasn't even paying attention at the time that this has occurred here. This individual's been with this person possibly 1 to 2 years here. Could have been 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 years. They could have been with this other individual, but I'm getting 1 to 2 years here with the Four of Wands reversed. And the last 4 weeks or 4 days has been very hectic. They could have broken apart and separated with the Four of Wands reversed. So these individuals can no longer live together with the Four of Wands reversed here. That's what I'm getting here. So they could have separated with the Four of Wands reversed, but this was somebody that they was involved with while observing you at this position here. Somebody that's in love with you with the Lover's card. And they kept on trying to get your attention underhandedly here, while being involved with this other person. This is a lesson they're going to have to learn. You defeated this type of energy. I'm telling you. This individual ain't going to have nobody on the back burner with this Five of Swords energy here. They ain't going to be dragging no other person involved with if they want to be involved with you. Yeah, this individual definitely has some form of ego struggle here, but I'm going to tell you right now, you the number one person right here that can trigger this individual straight up out their ego and have them transform real quick. Because just like I said before, I said this in plenty of my other videos, I don't give a damn just a twin flame or not. They have better people that's out there that will gladly respect you, love you, and give you the respect and love that you're well deserving of simply because you're worth that. That's the facts. They could just move out the way and go somewhere else with that bullshit. That's what I say about a situation like that. Oh, King of Swords, I'm telling you. Oh, come through. Oh, that's the King of Swords energy coming out of me. I'm telling you, bro, with the King of Swords, and some of you out there could be a Libra. Okay, you could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You somebody that sees the truth. And this message is the truth. I'm telling you. This is somebody right here that will stand up for themselves. Even if they have to come across as somewhat harsh and kind of comical in a way. Like comical and harsh in a way. This right here is well deserving of. This individual is well deserving of that. This twin flame right here that has tried to do this to you is well deserving of that. I'm going to just be real with you. They need to have their butts handed to them by the truth here with the King of Swords. I'm telling you. This individual needs to be put in a place. And they could also be attracted to the fact that you could be putting them in their place. And you ain't playing, bro. You ain't playing. This is literally somebody speaking up for themselves and literally disarming them. And that's putting them in their place. And the Lovers is right next to the Hangman energy. So this right here can literally be having this individual see things from a different perspective. And this could be causing them to love you even more because you are detached. And you're not giving into this underhanded deception that they try to do. But that was the thing that was working against you. That was also working against them. That's why there haven't been no communication here. And you have already defeated the energies of narcissism is what I'm getting. You're healed. You're very enlightened. And you will stand up for yourself here with the Five of Swords. So you are somebody that don't put up with nothing here. You could be a masculine for some of you. Could also be a feminine. Lady. But anyways, getting back to the read. Lady. Getting back to the read. The Fool reverse and the Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah, somebody wasn't going to... As long as somebody has been trying to manipulate the situation, it wasn't going to have any actions being taken. Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords. So this is a match here. This is a match. They can't stop thinking about you, and this could be very frustrating to them. They feel like you put them in their place. With the Eight of Swords energy, they literally feel like you put them in their place. You do intimidate this type of energy. You come off as intimidating with the Five of Swords here. With the King of Swords, because you don't play, bro. You don't play that BS. You don't play that. They want some form of respect and love from you. They're going to have to respect themselves and respect the type of energy and respect the spirit world and get their butt on the right track. That's what's going to happen with this situation. And if not, they could kiss you goodbye. Exactly. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. You're protected here with the Seven of Wands. This individual knows, but something's going to have to change, and a change is occurring as I'm saying this message. There's a shift going on. This individual is shifting into a different energy here. They're going to be changing their ways. But it's not about changing for you. They know they need to change and transform for the better, because this right here, this other person they was living with behind closed doors and that couldn't see through this individual's mask, you actually had the balls, the guts, or whatever it is here to actually step up, say something, speak your mind, stand your ground, and to tell it like it is. As I say that, look, this is what it is. This is exactly what it is right here. Just put them in their place. It's having them think about all the things or what they have tried to do to try to get your attention, but yet it was all up to them to actually come to you, to associate with you. So there is a change occurring here with the Wheel of Fortune energy. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it on that note, because that's a very positive card. Major Arcana in the upright position. Something is going in your favor here with the Wheel of Fortune. But this individual is also changing too. They know their perspective is transforming. Their perspective on who they was involved with wasn't really the right person for them. And the things they have done to try to work against you is also changing too. So that's a positive transformation. So there is a twin flame connection here that is definitely transforming something, because you're not putting up with it, bro. You're not putting up with no ounce of negativity. I mean, things are not going to be all perfect, sunshine and rainbows all the time. But you are somebody that's not going to put up with any type of mind games, spiritual mind games, telepathic mind games. That would be like somebody trying to connect to you on a telepathic level. And yet they would continuously try to interfere with your energy to where you would think about them all the time, but yet they refuse to contact. That right there is a mind game. And some of you out there, you could have done something spiritual to protect yourself, to actually detach from that. And they could have felt that energetically and through telepathy. As I say that, look, bro, you ain't putting up with it with the King of Swords here. So I'm getting a sense that you could be a caring and loving individual, but you ain't going to let nobody take advantage of you. I'll tell you that right now. They may could do this nonsense with these other individuals, but you ain't the one. You ain't the one. King of Swords, Five of Swords, you ain't the one, bro. You are somebody that's not cold and cruel either, but when it comes down to it, you could come across as very cold and cruel, but to other people that see things at a logical perspective, they will see you actually stand up for yourself. A King of Swords could also be observing that too. This individual knows you're not cold-hearted. This is some form of support of yours. A King of Swords could be seeing that. They could respect you because you stand up for yourself. If you are a narcissist coach, like you or somebody out there that coaches people to help them with narcissism, throughout narcissism, to help them defeat these type of energies, etc. Or some of you out there, you could be a spiritual person. You could be a yoga instructor. Something about a yoga instructor. You could be a yoga instructor. This would be like a stretch. That'd be like yoga stretches, etc. You could be a Reiki healer. You could be a spiritualist. You could be a tarot card reader. Whatever this is involving, this is definitely spirituality here. And you have someone in the same community here. The spiritual community is what I'm getting with the Hangman and the Six of Wands. You have someone that's in a spiritual community. It is indeed your counterpart twin flame here. That's getting put in their place. And this could have also taken a toll on them at their job too. They could have felt a lack of motivation to do things like they used to. That's what I'm getting. So they're definitely gaining a new perspective about this. They also know that you're not cold-hearted either. I just keep getting the vibes. They know it's impossible to manipulate you. It's impossible. And this is giving me the vibes of impossibility. Like it's impossible to manipulate you because of how hard you stand up for yourself with the King of Swords and the Five of Swords. It's impossible. And the only possibility of the possible is to transform and change the way that they've been going about trying to manifest this connection and actually communicate with communication. Because that's what's going to get things moving. But just like I said, y'all, you're not a mean person to this individual. You're not cruel all the way. You're just focused on yourself, working, focusing on your spiritual side, focusing on giving back to people that give back to you, like you're giving an equal give and take to other individuals here. This individual's been seeing that too. They know that you're an equal give and take type of person. When somebody shows you respect, you will give just as much amount of respect to them. So they see you as a very generous person here with your time. You're very respectable. And believe it or not, they respect you. Yes, they do. It's like they can't be jealous of you. They can't hate on you. It's impossible. And for some of you out there, this is a strong connection. It could be a soulmate. It could also be a twin flame. But it is coming through the cards with the lovers. That is twin flame energy, soulmate energy. And you're not going backwards, bro. You are moving forward. You are moving in alignment with your higher calling, with the Wheel of Fortune here. This individual is seeing that. That if they hold back, this is going to hold them back. While something is continuously moving forward, it's like they know that whatever perspective they had before, whenever they was doing all of this, was an illusion. This is what was causing the frustration at this individual's workplace. That's what I'm getting. Because they tried to get your attention at this workplace with the Three of Pentacles reversed, and it didn't work in their favor. And they did something secretly in the dark while observing you at your job to try to manipulate your energy to try to get you connected to them. Like trying to get you connected to them while being connected to somebody else, but yet it wasn't fully a third party situation. This was some type of telepathic manipulation that was done through the spiritual side of magic. And you straight up come in there with the King of Swords here and say, put it down. Put it down. This is literally somebody handling it in a very calm manner here. As I say, like, since I'm talking about magic here, this give me the vibes of, and I'm going to put it in my own perspective here. Blow the candles out. Blow them out. Take the altar down or whatever it is. Or whatever is going on here. Blow the candles out. Put them away. And cut the bullshit. That's what this King of Swords energy is. But y'all can have your own way of voicing how you defend yourself or defend your honor here. But this King of Swords or Queen of Swords energy could also be a female. Lady. Lady. That word is funny. Lady. Your mommy and my mama. And she is a Virgo too. Lady. I love you, mama. I love you and miss you, ma. It's more so when I see the Empress energy, y'all. It reminds me of my mama. It definitely does. It definitely does. Because whenever you was around her, like whenever I was around her, you could feel like this peaceful energy. She was an earth angel, y'all. My mama was an earth angel. Even though that's not her, she still is vibrating very heavily in this energy right here. Lady. And the way she's tilting her head and holding a pinnacle like that, she's giving me the vibes to say, it's okay, you can tell me what's wrong. A nurturer. My mom was a nurturer. What's the matter? And that's how she was sitting in her chair too. She was sitting in the chair just like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, like she would lean back in the chair, but she would be at a computer desk just like this with her glasses down, like that. Whenever she wear her glasses, she put on the top of her nose like that. She'd be sitting there. Or when she's reading something, like let's say she's reading a bill, she sit just like that too. With her glasses. You know what I'm saying? She just read that like with her glasses like that. That makes me happy. This card right here makes me happy because that's my mama's energy radiating from that card. I'm telling you. Her energy is definitely coming through this card. And she is a Virgo too. She is a Virgo. But anyways, y'all, I just thought I'd put that out there because it just by the way she's sitting down, you know what I'm saying? She sit just like that too. Especially when she's reading. This could be somebody reading something. Okay, some of you out there, you could be a reader. Okay, a divination reader. That would be you picking up a card, reading a card like this, reading it out. But she would sit like that and read the bills or whatever. Or if they got like mail or whatever, mail, she'll read the mail just like that. Lady. Yep. But anyways, y'all, Christmas is coming up. I know they have Thanksgiving coming up here. But this time of the year, y'all, ever since my birthday, which is October 29th, from my birthday on out through December, it's no longer a holiday to me. It's not a holiday.